Plus, then we have to like zoom out.
Dance.
Otherwise, we'd have to dance low. We did the dance low to be in the frame. Russ Ocker is here with us today, Centerville. We're really excited about that. We've got a great show today. Miss Meleia Jean's here to sing. We're going to take you to the studio now for Miss Meleia Jean.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. She nails that every time.
Every time.
It's been a few months since she's done that. Yeah, it was around Christmas she did Twinkle, Twinkle.
I think so.
On the show.
Yeah.
That was a great performance too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my
They
God,
always
this is
are.
awesome.
Did a heck of a job.
Yes. Yeah. Thank God she has her mom. Russ,
Yes.
let's talk about sports because we're like the dummies that don't really know sports. So whenever we try to say anything about sports, we sound dumb.
Well, the spring sports season is starting, and it's really one of the most active sports seasons because you have probably more sports going than any other season. You have soccer for the girls and the boys, you have golf for the girls and the boys, and track for the girls and the boys, and then we have tennis for girls and boys. And I may be missing one or two, but that's four sports going at one time.
Yeah.
So I apologize in advance for not being into all the home games now.
Right, it's pretty tough. Pretty tough. So we got a lot of student athletes involved in the spring season, and the worst part about it is kids have to make a choice. You know, it's in the summer you're either going to play baseball or you're not. In the fall, you know, the boys have to choose between cross country and football. But in the spring, you've got 4 sports that you have to choose from. So some kids have tried to do 2, but it doesn't normally work out. Usually they have to make a decision at some point, and that's a tough decision when you get into the postseason. It's really hard to say, all right, I've been doing this all year, but I'm going to go play track instead of golf, or I'm going to go play tennis instead of run track. So I don't know that they like that all that much.
Right. So what do you think about the golf team this year?
Well, the boys golf team especially, I think the girls golf team is going to be pretty decent, but the boys golf team really last year had a heck of a chance to go to state as a team, and probably I think they would all say that they should have. They just kind of didn't play well at the district meet, and that was unfortunate. But they returned just about everybody. We lost Austin Hebner from last year's team. He'll be a little bit tough to replace, and then Colton Gonerman is not going out. He's going to go out for track. Can't blame him there. I mean, he's a good golfer, but as we saw on the basketball floor, the guy's got some pretty good athletic ability as far as he runs well, he can jump, so can't hardly blame him. But we bring back Alex Mormon, defending state champion in Class 3A as a freshman, and that's almost unheard of. And then we have the 2 Dabney boys that are outstanding golfers. And then I know there's Jacob Hargrave that's going to step in and fill a slot, and Quentin Fowler, who comes over from Moulton to play, is a heck of a golfer. So they're going to put out 5, 6 golfers that are all capable. 3 or 4 of them are capable of shooting in the 30s on a regular basis, and the rest of them should be in the low to mid 40s. So it should be a heck of a golf season for the boys.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that is amazing.
The girls I know have, and I apologize to the ones I don't know, but I know Maddie Lang is a strong golfer. She'll probably be the anchor on that team. And I know there's they had a pretty decent year last year, so I think they have most of those, a good portion of them back. So they should also have a pretty good year. Golf-wise.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about track?
Well, you know, track is a sport that I don't know a whole lot about. I did not do track because it required a lot of running. And that's a lot of physical activity that was not my strength. That's why I like baseball, because you stand around a lot.
Yeah.
And
You don't have to run in short bursts.
Right. So if you're not batting, you're in the dugout. 8 hitters, you know, and you only bat once out of every 9 guys, so you sit in the dugout a lot. And then in the field, if they don't hit you the ball, you don't have to do a whole lot. So that's why baseball is really good for me.
Really good for you.
Yeah, I'm a strong believer in avoiding.
Hey, I want to congratulate you on your superb performance Friday night.
Oh yeah.
And really, where did you get the whole put the tub in front of the doorway?
You know, yeah. Well, again in a doorway. So if you put the tub in the doorway, you should have your best chance.
Double potatoes.
Yeah, you should have your best shot
your shots.
at survival. If you don't throw it back
in
out.
the storm.
Yeah.
You know, at first I was shooting the video, and and we're gonna apologize ahead of time because the wolf, what was it called? The wolf.
Once Upon a Wolf.
Once Upon a Wolf. We don't have any footage.
We don't have anything for it?
Wait, we don't.
Okay.
AJ
was in that, right? He was in
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks on trial. I do have all of Goldilocks on trial. We released it today on ICI. I hit record. It recorded for like a second and then stopped, and I didn't notice till halfway through that play that it was recording. And AJ's like, dude, I'll give you a copy, but you know, just get it from AJ or on his YouTube channel if he has one. Everybody, just know that it's around. You know, so
he's like a guru. He's like amazing.
Yeah, he does all this cool stuff.
He does.
Yeah,
he does it all.
Yeah. Hopefully he's gonna start doing some highlights.
Yep.
And then and maybe maybe he can give us the highlights. You can look at it and know what to say, and you can be on the show.
Like doing the highlights.
And you can like be doing it while we roll the footage.
Like a real life sportscaster.
Yeah, awesome.
As if he's not a real life sportscaster already.
Speaking of the play, Jeff, amazing job.
Oh,
thank you. And the whole cast. Oh yeah, bravo for the whole night.
Everyone was great.
Dude, you were hilarious. You were cracking me up.
Thank you.
You know what I noticed in that? I think most of these kids that were in it are either upperclassmen or the sophomores have got 2 or 3 plays under their belt, and they've really learned that they have to speak loud. This was the best I've seen in a while of kids speaking up so you could hear the play.
Right.
And maybe there were some microphones up there.
Yes. We actually have big thanks to give to Brenton Willier, Austin Nielsen, Wesley, I can never remember his last name, but Wesley, and then AJ. They all worked really hard. They did the lights during the entire play, and then they rigged up all the mics. There were 2 actual microphones that they had rigged up and were hanging down from the ceiling as they were connected to the sound system. So that really helped to get our voices out there. And then we also had a few strategically placed body mics. Right. Like there was one that was the cord was up the back of the chair that the people sat in front of the podium, and it was right there on their armrest.
Oh,
so
alright, cool.
That just kind of helped us out, and so we have to give big thanks to those guys because they worked really hard on that.
Good job. I could hear it, and that was great. But I also think everybody, very experienced actors and actresses in the play you guys did.
That's what we like to think.
Great job. Great job. Leanne Daggett, Shelby Royer.
Oh yeah.
What's the kid's name?
Neil Kaler.
Yeah,
Neil Kaler.
He was a tremendous wolf.
And then Sydney did a great job as the judge.
Well, it's another role that's right up her alley. She likes to give orders, and she likes to be.
She was really fun to work with.
She thinks that she's the judge at the house. Sometimes we have to remind her who pays the bills.
Hey. Awesome. And Jeff's on the pitch tomorrow night, Centerville. So he's going to be there. What else you got going on the pitch tomorrow night?
You know, it's our spring premiere, so we're going to learn even more about spring sports. Jeff is there. He's our in the box segment, and then the new tennis coach is going to be there. And Emily Turner, is that right? She's a Spanish teacher.
Yes.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. She's going to be there. She's the new girls tennis coach, took over for Chuck Banks. So she'll tell us about tennis, but we'll also get to know her a little bit, her background and stuff. Good. And then Mike Carney is going to come on and talk about the boys golf team. And then Rob Bush will be on the AD to talk about all of it. So we'll get a good overview of what's going on with the spring season. You know, we got a great group of athletes at the school right now. It's a lot of fun. Of course, basketball is just a ton of fun to follow those.
Congratulations, guys, again. Wow. Just amazing. All right, well, it's a few things to get to. Relay for Life. Don't forget, I know it's early, but we like to start mentioning it a couple months in advance. June 1st this year, 12 to 12. If you need, if you're late putting a team together, they're still accepting teams. Erin Lawson, 895-0476. So get a hold of her. She's the team coordinator person that does that. Of that. We are one step closer to an announcement. related to Relay for Life. So, and we became one step closer today. I met with Heather Boylston, the chair this year, and so some news coming. Some news coming.
It's coming along.
I think it's coming along. So
It's like a teaser.
so I'm really excited. So maybe give us another week. Excuse me. And hopefully we'll have that out to you. Laserfest! Woo! Fatal Addiction, Oskaloosa band makes Laserfest, and they are my favorite band right now. Like really, other than maybe Volbeat and I guess Alice in Chains, of course. I really I want to go to Laserfest just to see them on the big stage and all that power.
Yeah, me and
all that power behind Fatal Addiction.
Yeah,
just at Woolies alone last week in Des Moines, that was just so bad. You know the word. You know the word.
Me and Doug were so excited when we found out. I was actually in the car driving, had just randomly switched over to 103.3, and they were like doing like the drum
Jeff
roll.
heard first.
Yeah, and they were like doing the drum roll. I was like, oh, is it gonna be them? And then they just silenced it, and then they were like, I think I know where the party's gonna be tonight. It's gonna be in Oskaloosa, Iowa, because Fatal Addiction is opening Laserfest. And I was like, pulled in my spot and just threw it in park and called Doug.
Really excited for those guys. 3 years in a row to the top 5, and really great guys. Check out some of the video footage from Dose Productions in Centerville, Iowa. There's some stuff recent from Oski, and there's some other shows up there that we've recorded them in Albia. We've got video of them at the last year battle at the Bombay Bicycle Club in Des Moines. There's footage all over the place, but they're awesome. And so if you don't know about them, definitely want to check them out. Awesome band. Facebook last week, ICI Facebook. How many people did we reach? Read it, ladies and gentlemen. Read to the crowd.
8,665
peoples with good news and good local deals, people. 8,665 people. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Centerville, Iowa. And all the people that follow their hometown on our Facebook. YouTube video views. The YouTube channel. You ready for this? As of today, 107,668 video views. Wow. In less than 3 years.
That's a big number.
Less than 3 years. How do we do it? And sponsors?
Apple light bulbs?
Yeah, same. Same. It would be even way higher. We actually split J&K off onto their own channel.
Oh,
Can you imagine if I put their specials on our channel every week still? Our views would probably be, because that thing gets watched a lot.
That should be a reality show.
That's awesome. Oh my God, today's is so funny.
Really?
If you're going to see this probably on Wednesday by the time we get this show on post-production, but today's show that we shot at J&K. So if you don't see that before you see this, get back and watch today's show. Hilarious. I have to make it a point to go there at 1 in the afternoon after they've already been rubbing each other all day long, because boy, that was a show today. It was a show today.
Yeah, that
was awesome, dude.
For all the stuff people watch on reality TV, I'm really convinced the Bargain Man would be the biggest star on TV, because you wouldn't even have to script it.
Nope.
No.
Just people would be amazed.
Yeah.
Just call it Bargain Man.
Bargain Man.
Bargain Man.
The market. I like the market.
Yes,
the market.
Yeah.
The market. Starring the Bargain Man.
All right, we have this week's Jeff.
Wait a minute.
Russ.
If I may.
Yes.
Rotary.
Yes.
A tremendous group, which I happen to be involved with, is the big supper this Saturday night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
23rd. It's our big fundraiser for scholarships. The scholarship money goes to Centerville students, Appaloosa County students, and spaghetti supper, 5 to 7 at the 1880 Club. Used to be the KC Hall. So if you don't have your tickets, you can buy them off of me. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Or any of your favorite Rotary
people.
Plus they deliver. So if you can't get out, but you still want the
they'll
spaghetti,
deliver the meal.
Deliver the meal.
Yeah.
So
I was talking to somebody that delivered last year. That was one of the delivery people.
Doug, I think we need to order some spaghetti.
Yeah.
Order in.
We definitely need to. I need to get involved with Rotary.
Yeah.
Get some more networking stuff. There's some great people.
It's a wonderful organization.
It is.
It really is. Yeah.
We should head to the field for our city updates from the mayor, Jim Sr.
March 4th council meeting, we did a lot of stuff, but I won't show you everything we did because that'd take too darn long. But we did accept the resignation of Councilmember Randy Markuson. I think I mentioned that before. but I'm not so sure I mentioned how we're going to replace him. The council is going to appoint a person to replace Randy in that position, and we are now taking resumes, one-pagers, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, to, run, in effect, for the council's votes for that position. So if anyone watching this is interested, you have just as good a chance as anybody else. So just write out a little history about yourself, bring it by City Hall, and that will be March 27th will be the last date that'll be open. Nancy Huseman was talking to us about Safe Routes School program again, and it's postponed a little bit, but not because of her. The easements need to be done over again. It's kind of a drawn out thing, but we need easements from all the property owners along that route. We are looking to hire a new position in the office, and we so far have 42 applications for that, so it's evidently a good job. People are coming in by the dozens, obviously. We had a special meeting Tuesday, March 12th, and basically to approve a resolution which in effect adopted the fiscal 13-14, fiscal year 2013-2014 budget, of which we did do that, and that total budget is pretty close to $8 million. Then on the Monday, March 18th, which was just, gosh, I guess that was yesterday, we learned some things, and I gotta say, how many of you know that we probably processed right at 20 million gallons of water last month for the Water Pollution Department, and we created 16 million gallons of drinkable fresh water. That's, anyway. Nancy Huseman once was reminding us that the easements will be needed, and that probably if those aren't done till April 22nd, that those easements aren't all in-house, that we'll probably have to wait for the July DOT bid letting to get our bids let on that Safe Routes to School program. A guy named Mark Reavers, who's fairly new to Centerville, proposed a new ordinance for Centerville, and it was good. There were a lot of students here from the government classes in high school. Jeff ought to be here sometime to witness that. But it was basically the birth of a new law. How that happened was Mr. Reavers presented his argument for a proposition that would be better for Centerville, better for the people of Centerville, and safety and all kinds of stuff. The council heard that and then said, okay, we'll go to our lawyer, who is Mike Craver, the city lawyer, and draw up a proposed ordinance of which then the council will vote on. They'll have to vote on it 3 times. To make a law, they have to vote on it in 3 different meetings. It was kind of a bad thing happened last night because we had a very long 15-page legal, in fact, as I've got it right here to show you how thick it is, that had to be read because it's a change of some of the existing ordinances we've got. So to see how thick that was, and it would all be that much printing at least per page, and it would have taken much more than a half an hour to read it. Edwin Brand recorded it and then sped up the recording a little bit. He sped it up a little too much, I think, because it was that's what it sounded like. And a lot of the kids and some of the adults here too were saying, "Well, that we can't hear anything. What the heck did that mean? What are you trying to do?" So I made an offer to people that I had this in print if they wanted to read it. Well, a lot of people don't have a half an hour or whatever to read something. But anyway. What I am promising now is that the next meeting we have, which is April 1st, we will play that recording and it'll be played slower so people can actually understand what's being said during that. Otherwise, there's just lots of other stuff going on, but it's time consuming, it takes time. and we're trying to get Centerville to go in the right direction. So, but seriously, anybody watching, I would encourage you, because we don't have very many candidates for it yet, to put in your resume. I keep calling it a resume, but that implies a big, thick thing. A one-page information thing about yourself, and leave it at City Hall, and the council will review all those and pick what they think is the best candidate to fill the position vacated by Randy Marcus. That's about it at City Hall here in Centerville.
Always good news.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you so much. He always has
Good stuff.
good stuff going on. Always done good stuff.
He's the mayor.
Yes, he is.
I love Jim.
I love Jim. Awesome. Anything else? Jeff, you have anything else before we wrap up today's show?
Listen to the pitch tomorrow night.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jeff will be on at about 6:15 roughly.
6:15.
In the box segment, and so that's.
What time's the show? It's 6 to
8.
6 to 8.
Every Wednesday night.
So I'll be right near the beginning. So be
Now, how
sure.
about if I can make it out there with the video camera? Can I get a little audio so I can hear?
Sure, we'll do it.
Because I know you guys usually just do it so it goes over the radio, right? And you don't really.
Right. Would you want some audio shooting out?
Yeah, maybe a little. Yeah.
I don't know if I have that capability.
I don't think they'll.
I mean, I do have to
Yeah.
put a
They
bunch
probably
of,
don't want.
pack a bunch of equipment out there. That's,
No,
that goes back to that physical.
Never mind. Listen to the show. Just listen to the show.
You can get the audio off of the offline, because Kyle puts it
off the
on the Big
podcast
Sports
or
Show.
whatever,
Yes,
yeah.
off the podcast. You can go back.
So we can stitch it together.
Get his audio.
You can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, your project.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, hey, thank you so much, Jeff, for all the shares and helping out with sharing stuff and getting the viral statistics up this week.
Yeah, don't clap. He's being sarcastic. I've been forgetting to do that.
Nice job.
Epic fail. Thanks, Jeff. All right, Centerville, we'll see you next week on the Head. You can sing the last one of the show.